Hello, all your wonderful potatoes. So, another update. Don't know which version it is, they haven't changed this. On their wiki, they have the previous update listed, which was 1.85, but they haven't got this one on yet. It released Friday, the 14th of March, the date of reference for you. Guild Island portal is now working. The ambassador still basically says the same thing. You can open your guild. I have made my own guild, so if you feel like joining, here's the information. The potato army, there's the ID. I haven't got any requirements. Not yet, at least. I'm thinking later on I will start doing some sort of ranking with the power, and I would prefer online people. If you're offline for a certain amount of time, I'm gonna unfortunately have to kick you, as there is only so many slots open. Other than that, you still get your daily check-ins, your guild store, which, if I'm not mistaken, is now tied with the level, or if it always was. So you have your level of your clan, club, whatever, guild, which will affect your options in the store. So if you want higher buffs, higher equipment, you are gonna have to have a higher clan, a higher level guild. There's still the ranking system, there's Guild Island and PvP. For some reason this is bugged for me. Whenever I press it, I just get stuck in the loading screen. This one does take me to the island though, so I'm gonna see now with the portal here though. Okay, so the portal has worked. So this is the new island. Very simple but well done actually. So you have your ambassador here, which just says the same thing as on the other island. You've got your mount merchant, then you've got a war dungeon, which is the new PvE system. So we'll get to that. You've got a nice, you can sit on these rocks, just a little meeting area or chilling area. More benches and the PvP pedestals. As I was speculating in my previous video, I said that they were probably going to move these to this island once they removed them on the main island. So I was correct about that. These dungeons are pretty difficult. With my power rank of 152 mil, I could not solo the hard. I got to the boss, the final boss, but he has like 2 point something billion health, so I couldn't kill him. So probably if you had 2 or 3 people with the same amount of power as this, you could probably do this. Obviously more is preferred, because then you get through it faster, or if you can even do the higher difficulties, because you get rewarded quite nicely. A lot of coins, you get your merits, and I'm not sure what this one is, but you get your guild XP. And then the same rewards, just higher amounts, and then a lot higher in this one. I haven't tried these two, so I don't know how hard these are. I'm just assuming it's going to be very difficult, that the devs planned on the impossible being you need 10 out of 10 people who are almost maxed to be able to do this. That's how I feel they went about doing this. You get XP for your guild through doing these, so that's how you will level up your guild. So obviously you want more active people who are willing to do these, so you can get a good leveling guild. So we're back at the first world island now. If you go to your right after spawning, you'll see a big pot of gold, which is the new event dungeon, Patrick, for St. Patrick's Day. Before I go into that, something with the guild is if you look at the player leaderboard, there is now more names and some sort of filtering system. If I'm not mistaken, these are supposed to be your guild names, but for some reason, as you can see, I'm under solo leveling, even though my guild is the Potato Army. So that needs to be fixed, I guess. Something else with this update, you can now promote people. You can now have rankings between your people. You can also transfer rankings and all sorts of goodies. In the changelog, they say there's a new comprehensive guild information editing feature that they added. I don't know what is specified by that. I don't have anything to compare it to since I didn't have a guild of my own before this update. So that is a bit unfortunate. So I'm gonna show you now this boss. The one nice thing about this dungeon, I'm gonna start with the good and go to the bad. The good thing is it's got a lot of waves. You have to do 10 waves and then plus the wave boss, the boss wave. So 11 waves in total. With those 11 waves, there's quite a few enemies, and that gives you a good chance of getting the Orion Amethysts. That's how I've farmed basically 600 Orion Amethysts within a day. And not even like fully farming all the time, just getting on, farming a bit. So you get a lot of them. The previous best way to get them was with the Infinity Tower, but you're sort of limited with your Infinity Tower because of the tickets, which they have made easier to get in a way. As I made a little community post, it is easier to get it because it's only a 5% chance, but you only need 1 now. The only downfall is I've noticed with the royal crates, they do not drop in royal crates anymore. That's how I was getting mine. I would get on each day, go get the cargo ships and get the 6 royal crates daily and open those, and I would get quite a few emblems. But now you can't get them, so now you have to do bosses for these. Depending how you used to obtain them, they are more difficult to get a hold of. Now you can farm Orion Amethysts through this, which is a easy way to get them, rather than using a token each time or a ticket. So here's the reward pool. They're not very good, to be honest. I really feel like they should have buffed the chances for the amulet or ornament, especially since it's so bad. But yeah, very basic loot pool, sort of scales as you get harder, but I can't even do the impossible one. And I feel like it's not even worth it to do the impossible one, unless you want the ornament, but it's not even that good. I can show you, I got it quite a few times from farming for the round amethysts. You only get 180 luck. So for a 4% drop chance, with this one, the extremely, and you can't even get it on the hard. So 4% chance, and it only gives you 180% luck. Well, 180 luck, not percent. I'm going to show you this little dungeon. They've added nice little models, custom models for the event. Little leprechauns, as you can see. They they hold a bunch of money in their hands. Okay, so this is the boss. As you can see, he's a big pot of gold. So that's pretty cool. He's got a far reach, so make sure you get up close to him. Otherwise he will be smacking you around and you will not be smacking him. And that's not a fun time. That's the new event dungeon. Like I said, small update, nothing too big. If you want to join my club, guild, that's the ID. I do have it on need confirm, so I need to manually go through everyone. So if you don't get chosen, just know it's probably full. I'm being a bit more strict with who I accept in until I am able to see if people don't log in for maybe a week or so. I'm not too sure. And that is it for the update. Hope you enjoyed and have a good day.